It's the CCCAA Men's Basketball Southern California Regional Playoffs, Round 2 on Sportsnet USA, presented by NutriShop of Monterey Park, your sports nutrition, health, and vitamins experts. As the number 2 East Los Angeles College Huskies host the number 13 Santa Monica Corsairs. From Monterey Park, California, we welcome you inside the E-rena, the South Gym on the campus of East Los Angeles. Really thankful, really grateful you could join us. I'm Dan Gudino. Let's get right into it. The starting lineups for the visiting Santa Monica Corsairs.
Number 24 from Atlanta, Georgia, Marcos Harris.
Starting off, it'll be Mikael Kimbo. He's a shooting guard freshman from Fairfax High School. He's wearing the number 2 jersey.
The head coach, Mr. John,
playing the 2 position, it'll be number 3.
Kenneth Hunter.
It'll be Jordan Wilson. He gets his 27th start of the season. At the 3 spot, it'll be number 12, Marcus Harris. He gets his 28th start of the season. And rounding off the starting 5 for Santa Monica, it'll be Leandrew Knight. He's the big boy. And now the starting 5 for East Los Angeles College. It'll be number 3, Alec Hickman from UC Riverside. He's a bounce back. He gets his 27th start of the season. At guard, number 11, the sophomore from UTEP, another bounce back, Deshaun Hyler. Number 12 at guard, sophomore from Arizona Western, a transfer. It'll be Darius Henderson. And from Army West Point, the 3rd D1 bounce back, a forward, sophomore, number 23, Babacar Fiumbe. And from Upland, the big boy in the middle, it'll be number 35, Solomon Hunt, who has started every single game for East Los Angeles. So Santa Monica coming off a thrilling victory against the 2016 state title winner, San Diego City. SMC was able to knock out the former state champion, and it was led by Teddy Parman, who was fouled and scored a game-tying layup as the Corsairs win the tip, just underway from East Los Angeles College. So it was Parman who got fouled with 0.1 seconds to go, and then was able to drain the final free throw for the 75-74 victory. And Teddy Parham here opens up the scoreboard 3-0 on the road, trying to upset East Los Angeles College. Forward pass by Hunt. Bounce pass inside. Kyle Young finishing. Decent lead for SMC to start this ball game. Hickman launches one from three-point land. He's off the mark there. And a turnover against SMC. Not sure what happened there, but
5-second call.
5-second call. Santa Monica is led by Joshua Thomas. Looks like the youngest guy on the court, actually. Says he's 35 years old. Looks like he's 21 in his second season. Solomon Hunt fighting inside on the left-hand side, excuse me. He'll go to the free throw line.
was whistled on number 15.
Kyle Young is called
2 shots coming up for ELAC.
for the foul there. East Los Angeles on a 4-game win streak, a 24-4 record. They're 2 wins away from matching their most wins in school history. After tonight, only 8 teams will remain in total. 16 teams will remain, 8 from the north and 8 from the south. As Solomon Hunt goes 1 of 2. Into the front court, it's Wilson who gets swatted away by Hunt. Henderson on the right-hand side, swings it over near side to Hickman. Bounce pass into the low post. Excellent pass by Solomon Hunt to a cutting Hickman. In a 5-3 ball game, 18 minutes, 13 seconds and counting. First half of play inside the E-rena. I'm Dan Gudino, really thankful, really grateful you could join us here on Sportsnet USA, and it's brought to you by NutriShop of Monterey Park, your sports nutrition, health, and vitamins experts. That's JUCO basketball. We don't have a number 12. It must have been a jersey change. Babacar Thiambe. With a right angle drive and able to finish on the left-hand side. Tie ball game. Parham loses the ball. It's a steal. Darius Henderson gets credit. But ripping the ball away is number 12. That's Marcus Harris. Used to wear the 24 jersey, now number 12. $17-10 left on the game clock, just underway. Inside low post, it's Kyle Young losing the ball. Turnover against SMC. The Corsairs, if you're asking what a Corsair is, it's a pirate, a buccaneer, a raider. Thiambe barely gets it in time to Henderson. Henderson to Heiler, gets a screen from Thiambe. Heiler, too strong on that attempt. Ball last touch by Thiambe. Prior to the ball game, spoke with head coach of SMC, Joshua Thomas. He talked about his previous ball game against San Diego City on Wednesday. He said it took some luck. Sure did. Varham with .1 was able to finish the ball game on a free throw. 5 seconds. Solomon Hunt with his second block shot. And this will be a shot clock violation. Poor management there by SMC. Husky basketball. Everybody, of course, chasing last year's champion, San Diego City College. Thiambe, two-hand jam inside after Hunt loses the basketball. So right place, right time, and now 2-point lead for East LA. First lead of the ball game for the Huskies. 15:50 to go. First half. Driving, it's Parham in and out, but draws contact. Deshaun Heiler is called for the foul. Heiler going up to the official, asking what's wrong. Gets the explanation.
2 shots coming up for number 1, Teddy Farnham.
So the winner of this ball game will move on to play Riverside City College Number 8, RCC put the hammer down last night against Mount San Jacinto, 77-58, to move on to round 3 of the SoCal Regional. And it just so happens that it was the 3rd time that RCC and Mount San Jacinto met, and it was revenge for the Tigers. Heiler here to Thiumbe. Back outside, it's Hickman. Hickman rattles in a 3-point shot. But about last night, the previous time RCC met MSJ, RCC lost by 41 points, but not this time. RCC put the clamp down. An impressive performance as SMC here turns over the ball. Husky basketball with 15:15 to go. Inside the E-rena, the South Gym on the campus of East LA. Hunt goes to work, dribbling with his left hand and gets stripped from behind from Jordan Wilson. Ball remains in the front court.
Number 11, Lucas Zeman.
On the shot clock, 17 ticks to go. Game clock, 15:06. Heiler to Thiumbe in the corner, back to Heiler, spinning around, over to Henderson. Henderson drives, too strong, gets his put back, no. Ball still being fought for. Heiler might have touched it, he did. SMC basketball. 14 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Santa Monica as well on a 4-game win streak. Their record, 18 wins, 11 losses, as Thiumbe on a one-on-one finishes off the glass, asking for a foul. But still a 6-point lead for the home Huskies. "14 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Skip pass near side. It's Zeman. And another turnover against SMC. Heiler with the basketball. Baseline drive. The kick out to the corner. Henderson touches the line. And a timeout will be called by Coach Thomas of SMC, with East Los Angeles leading 12-6, 14-16 left in this first half. This is Sportsnet USA. Inside the paint. They're number 1 in offensive rebounds. They're number 2 in total rebounds. And they're number 2 in rebound margins. They'll beat you up inside the box, and they hold a 6-point lead against East Los Angeles, and they show the tough defense inside the box. Back the other way, it's Hickman. Hickman loses the basketball turnover against the Huskies. 13:58 to go in this first half. So East Los Angeles still hunting down its first title. ELAC has made an appearance in the state championship under head coach Mosley in his 7th season now. The last time ELAC was in a state championship game, we got to go back to March 15th, 2015, and the second straight turnover against SMC. ELAC in 2015 lost to Saddleback College. That was a historic season in which the Huskies played the role of Cinderella as a number 13 seed and had to play a play-in game to get into the second round. Camacho, too strong on the attempt, rebound by Young of SMC. East LA still with a 6-point lead, 13:20 to go. Drive it inside, it's Marcus Harris. Last touch by an SMC player. Checking in is Mountain.
21, Jason Moton, replacing number 15, Kyle Young.
Kyle Young will sit down. Mosley, one of the more impressive head coaches in the state. 5 South Coast Conference titles in 7 years. Mosley replaced longtime head coach Rob Rivera, who stepped down after 23 years. Loose ball being fought for. Camacho now. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shoots. No. Poor possession there by East Los Angeles. Mosley is a Washington Prep High School star and also a star point guard here at East Los Angeles, and a blown layup by Lucas Zeman. All he had to do was bunny hop, kiss it off the glass, was too strong on that attempt. So possibly nerves and anxiety taking a factor early on in this ball game against SMC. As Abdul Ball checks in, sitting down will be Deshaun Heiler. East Los Angeles might have an advantage because they've got 4 Division I bounce backs. For whatever reason, they chose to come back to the JUCO level. Here, 12:15 to go, first half. Inside, it's Muhammad, gets stripped. Excellent defense by Eli. 12 minutes left, and a 12-6 lead for the Huskies. Hughes with the runner, too strong, the putback, no. Rebound, Henderson. 11:50 to go. Ziegler, near side to Henderson. Henderson slows things down. ELAC has won 4 straight South Coast Conference titles. And this is the 18th time that ELAC has made an appearance in the playoffs. And of course, under head coach Mosley in his 7th season, 7 straight appearances into the playoffs. So it's why ELAC is so good. It's because of Coach Mosley, without a doubt. Completely changed the culture here, made it into a basketball campus for sure. 11:25 remains, first half. Harris, well defended by Muhammad, now has to give it off to Hughes. Hughes against Henderson, drives, off-balance shot, and a foul as he was going up. So 2 free throws coming up for Deshaun Henderson, or Deshaun Hughes from University High School. Foul called on Henderson.
2 shots coming up for number 3, Deshaun Hughes.
Henderson of East Los Angeles is a NAIA bounce back from Arizona Western. Attended Taft High School in the San Fernando Valley at Woodland Hills, California. On the line, Hughes shooting 58%, goes 2 of 2. Definitely improving on that percentage there. 11 minutes to go, first half. Muhammad from the corner to Ba. Swings it to Ziegler, to the elbow to Camacho. Back to Ba. Too strong. Rebound by SMC's Eli. 10:45 left. Harris goes to work, too strong on the attempt, and last touch by the legs of Eli of SMC Husky basketball. Checking back in is Alec Hickman. Checking out is Malik Muhammad. No, actually, Abdul Ba is sitting down. Rodney Ajee is also in the ball game for East Los Angeles, replacing Babacar Thiambe. On the clock, 10:30 to go. Ziegler gets the screen from AG. Inside low post to Muhammad. Muhammad fading away off the back iron. And another rebound by Eli. 3 rebounds already from Eli early on. Near capacity crowd inside the E-rena. Eli with the basketball. Outside to Zeman. Well defended by Muhammad. 4 seconds on a shot clock. AG fighting for the rebound. Instead, it's Hughes of SMC and a fresh shot clock. 9:40 to go. First half. 4-point lead for East Los Angeles.
Was on number 11.
Either a moving screen or a blocking foul against Lucas Zeman there. Husky basketball.
Substitution number 5 and 15, Jordan Wilson and Kyle Young.
Other games tonight within the SoCal Regional. Chaffey College hosting Los Angeles Valley. Fullerton hosting Allen Hancock. As Ziegler makes it a 14-12 ball game. Also Citrus College hosting Cuesta. 9 minutes to go. Drive it inside as Moton.
Number 21, Jason Moton.
AG inside, two-hand jam.
Basket, Rodney AG.
.840 to go. Kyle Young goes to work. And Solomon Hunt with his left hand, swatting the ball away. Drive, left-hand angle drive. Wow, no foul there. Bounce pass inside, it's Hughes. Finishing.
Basket, Jason Hughes.
AG. Left hook off the glass, nice move. AG only averaging 4 points per game. He's matched the season high. Sometimes in the playoffs, it takes an X factor, an unknown, to step up. Ziegler nearly comes away with a steal. It'll be Hughes with a three-point attempt. Hickman corrals the ball. 7:40 to go. To the corner, Ziegler. Steps on the line, turnover against the Huskies. Checking back in, Marcus Harris and Teddy Parham.
And Marcus Harris. And for the Huskies back into the ball game, number 11, Deshaun Hyler.
Hyler checks in. Out of the game, Ziegler. 7:35 remains, first half. So no team has really made their presence felt here. Still anybody's ball game. Driving baseline, it's Wilson off the glass.
Jordan Wilson.
Hyler to Hickman. Back to Hyler. Hyler will launch a three, rattles it in.
Deshaun Hyler, ELAC.
As Coach Thomas of SMC has seen enough and will discuss some defense with 7:05 to go in this first half. Huskies lead 21-14 on Sportsnet USA. Huskies basketball on Sportsnet USA, presented by NutriShop of Monterey Park, your sports nutrition, health, and vitamins experts. Last night, Riverside handed Mount San Jacinto a 77-58 victory, so they await the winner of this one. If SMC wins, they'll have to continue on the road at RCC. If East Los Angeles comes away with the W, they'll host RCC. Driving to the cup. That was Wilson, but infraction there. Touching the rim was Marcus Harris, so score stays the same. 7-point lead for East Los Angeles. On the clock, 6 minutes, 40 ticks to go, first half. Hunt to the corner near side to Hickman. Hickman wide open. Can't do that with East Los Angeles. East Los Angeles, just a middle-of-the-pack three-point shooting team. Out of the 92 teams in the state, they are ranked 47th behind the arc. Stoppage.
Number 11.
Heiler once again called.
John Heiler of ELAC. Santa Monica South, number 22.
SMC is putting in Leandro Knight
replacing
from Cabrillo High School.
Deshaun Hughes.
And Deshaun Hughes will
For
sit
ELAC
down.
into the ball game, number 22, Mark Boland, replacing
Mark Boland
Deshaun
checks in
Heiler.
for East Los Angeles. Mark Boland doesn't really show up until the end of ball games, so Coach John Mosley putting a lot of faith in Boland. Should be prepared in the playoffs now. After 28 games, driving inside, Solomon Hunt will be called for a foul as Knight drove to the cup. 6:08 on the clock.
Foul is whistled on number 35, Solomon Hunt. To the free throw line, number 22, Santa Monica's Leandro Knight.
Yeah, that's very different by head coach John Mosley to stick
2
Boland
shots.
into the ball game. Boland just averages 3 minutes per game. Typically comes in garbage time when East Los Angeles is up big. So he might have seen something in practice during the week to insert Boland early on. .605 to go, first half. Rodney Agee back to Solomon Hunt. Boland to Henderson, back to Boland. Boland losing the basketball. Luckily, Rodney Agee to a cutting Hickman. Solomon Hunt gets ripped from behind, no. Actually, a foul will be called against Knight. On the clock, 5 minutes, 44 seconds.
Number 22, Leandro Knight. 2 shots coming up for ELAC, Solomon Hunt. 2 shots.
Hunt at the free throw line, just a 56% free throw shooter. Third leading scorer of the Huskies, averaging 10 points per game. Including Hunt, East Los Angeles has 2 other players in double figures. Hickman averaging 11 points per game, and Heiler averaging 10. Driving inside, it's Knight. Loose ball still being fought for. SMC has it. Fading away, it's Young inside the box for an easy 2. 5:25 to go. Santa Monica an 18-11 record. East Los Angeles a 24-4 record. Boland from the corner, too strong. Picked up by Harris of SMC. 5 minutes left.
15, Kyle Young.
East Los Angeles at one point in the season had a 13-point lead as Agee comes away with the ball. Henderson now will pull up from 18, rattles it in.
Darius Henderson, ELAC.
Game clock reads 4:35 and rolling. Biggest lead for East LA. Parham well defended. Boland will be called for a push-off there against the other number 22.
Whistle on number 22.
Knight was trying to get to the cup, but Boland
substitutions.
putting his body in the way, and he'll sit down. So will Rodney Agee. Babacar Thiombe back in, and Ziegler as well for the Huskies. Inbounding the ball is Parham. Parham inside, too easy. Wide open was Kyle Young, and Solomon Hunt without even looking, just puts his hands up and is called for a foul.
ELAC. Two shots coming up for number 15, Kyle Young of the Corsairs.
East Los Angeles, when they play at home, super confident all the time. Finished the season 9-0.
Number 33, Malik
undefeated here at home currently.
Replacing Solomon.
So SMC traveling 20 miles to East Los Angeles.
Santa Monica substitution, number 21.
Parham
Jason
out.
Moton
in for Santa Monica. Young goes 2 of 2 and cuts the deficit to 6 points. On the clock, 4:15 remains, first half. Low scoring affair here from the E-rena. Long 3-point shot by Hickman. Way off the mark there. Under 4 minutes remain. Moton fires one, but backing him up is Kyle Young on the left-hand side. SMC faithful here, chanting defense, defense now. Fiumbe drives, can't finish, but is fouled. Excellent effort by Kyle Young. Fiumbe's got the upper edge as far as height. Fiumbe listed at 6'8".
Marcus Harris. At the free throw line, number 23, ELAC's Babacar Tiambe. 2 shots.
On the road, SMC just 4-9. There really is no place like home. SMC at home 7-1, but the road to the state title will be on the road the rest of the way for SMC. And they got to get past number 2 East Los Angeles right now. Oh, Fiumbe airballs a shot, or rather a free throw. Fiumbe just a 51% free throw shooter, and he shows why. 3:30 left. Ooh, Malik Muhammad thought he got a good stamp, but Kyle Young gets 2 free throws.
Whistle on number 33, Malik Muhammad.
We always like to say the Zebras know best. What do we know?
15, Kyle Young of the Corsairs.
Officials tonight, Ted Tobias, Steve Peltz, and Jared Deneen, if you want to point a finger. Kyle Young 0 for 2, some might say bottom lie. East Los Angeles basketball, 3:29 left.
Santa Monica substitution, number 2, Mickey Kimball.
Checking out, Jordan Wilson. Kimball in for SMC. 3:15 to go first half. Ziegler asking for the scheme from Fiumbe. Ziegler loses the ball off his offhand. He's lefty. Racing the other way is Fiumbe chasing Kimball.
Follows us along number 23, Babacar Tiambe of ELAC at the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for number 21.
If you're just joining us, this is round 2 of the SoCal Regional Playoffs. Advance and move on to round 3, technically the Sweet 16. 8 teams will remain in the South after tonight. 8 teams will remain in the north. A little bit of a stoppage right now. Tons of sweat on the floor. Midcourt being cleaned up right now. His bodies collided and fell to the floor. Well, it was free throws that saved the game for SMC on Wednesday, escaping with a 1-point lead, 75-74 against the 2016 state champion, San Diego City College. And that's what SMC does so well, as they shoot over 70% from the free throw line. And they actually ranked 12th in the state.
Replacing number 23, Babacar Diambe.
Moton sinks both of them. 2-point lead. Biggest lead tonight for East Los Angeles has been 8 points, and the Corsairs definitely in it. Too much basketball left. 2:55 remains first half. Camacho with the screen. Ziegler looking back outside to Henderson. 9 seconds on the shot clock, 2:45 on the game clock. Henderson, 5 seconds to go. Ziegler with 2 seconds. He'll have to fire from deep. Airballs it. The bench of SMC on their feet, supporting those on the hardwood. It's hard to tell if there are more Santa Monica fans than there are East Los Angeles fans. Kimbo, step back, splashes.
Last basket is a 2.
Tie ball game.
Kimbo.
2 minutes left in the first half. Henderson drives, stops, short. Back the other way quickly are the Corsairs. Bounce pass. Ooh, nearly threads it to the corner. Last touch by Henderson of East Los Angeles. Oh, actually, the officials didn't see Henderson last touch it. Head coach of SMC, Thomas, is upset. Well, East Los Angeles gets away with one. Because it definitely last touch Henderson. Ziegler and Henderson both will sit down. Into the ball game is Abdul Ball and Deshaun Heiler of East LA. 1:50 remains. Santa Monica ranked number 13, East Los Angeles ranked 2. Bounce pass inside to a cutting Deshaun Heiler, tries to reverse it. Malik Muhammad's there to back him up, and he gets fouled on the putback attempt.
Foul whistle on number 11, Santa Monica's Lucas Zeman to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for number 33, Malik Muhammad.
East Los Angeles last tasted defeat February the 8th. So it's been almost a month since the Huskies have tasted a loss.
Number 5, Jordan Wilson, replacing Lucas.
Santa Monica, their last loss was February the 13th on the road against West LA, losing 63-62 in another nail-biter. SMC's record might be very different. They have a bunch of close games in which they lost. Nice fake attempt there by Knight, allowing Muhammad to fly across the screen and gently putting it back up as SMC now leads 28-26. Trying to pull the upset here. Camacho with 1:05 to go, puts it on the floor with his left hand, picks it up, looking, goes inside of Muhammad. Muhammad goes to work, shimmies, fakes, puts it up, off the glass, tie ball game. 50 seconds to go. Moten conducting the offense now, well defended by Ba. 41 seconds to go. Moten drives, swatted away by Muhammad, but fouled from behind from a chasing Ba. Ba got beat there. That'll leave 39 seconds on the clock. Tie ball game.
2 shots coming up for Santa Monica's. That's number 21, Jason Moton from the line.
Spoke with assistant head coach Ken Hunter of East Los Angeles, and I asked him, will the long layoff, since you guys got a first round bye, affect you guys? He said, not at all. SMC cannot take the lead. That'll leave 35 seconds on the clock as Camacho brings it from right to left and pulls up from the free throw line, wide open there. East Los Angeles with their second lead of the ball game. "15 seconds left, shot clock is turned off. Skip pass far side to Wilson. Wilson drives. Can he finish? No. Muhammad with the rebound. 6 seconds to go. They'll have to hurry, but a foul committed. Possibly out of frustration there.
Number 5.
Wilson looking to the sky in frustration. That'll give Muhammad 2 free throws, I believe, as
up to the free throw
SMC
line.
is over the limit.
Muhammad. Santa Monica substitution number 12, Marcus
3.1 remains.
Replacing Knight. 1-1 for Malik.
So Muhammad is actually placed at the line for a 1-1, excuse me. 3-point lead now. Muhammad 2 of 2 now from the line. That brings us to the end of the first half, and East Los Angeles will go into the locker room with a 4-point lead. Huskies 32, Corsairs 28 here on Sportsnet USA. We'll pause here. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for the second half of play of this SoCal Regional Round 2 playoff game.
And don't forget the snack bar.
So in the first half, we witnessed 3 ties, 3 lead changes. SMC at one point had a 5-point lead. ELAC at one point had a 10-point lead. East LA had a decent field goal percentage of 48% in comparison to the 36% shooting percentage from SMC. This time, it's Harris handling the ball. Right hand angle drive, kisses it off the glass. 2-point ball game in favor of East Los Angeles. Heiler fakes the shot, pulls up from 17, short on that attempt. Kyle Young comes up with the rebound. This second half is brought to you in part by Western Loan and Jewelry, the Pawn Star of the East since 1964. As SMC turns over the ball, Husky basketball, 18-20 left in the season for at least one of these teams. So the playoff picture in the SoCal Regional is much more clear. Fullerton with 50 seconds to go was winning 62-54. That should be a final as Henderson gets his 4th point of the ball game. Fullerton, the #1 team in SoCal. Also Chaffey College, a South Coast Conference North team, and also the number 4 team in SoCal, advanced with a victory over LA Valley, a 76-62 victory for the Panthers. Here in this ball game, SMC with 2 straight turnovers, 17:45 left. Tyler gets a screen from Hunt. Driving straight up the middle. Can he finish? No, nearly does. Back the other way, it's Moton to a cutting Wilson, who jams it in.
Jordan Wilson.
Also, Citrus College destroys Cuesta. They'll take on Long Beach City in the bottom bracket on the right-hand side, so it'll either be Citrus or Long Beach who will play in the SoCal final against Riverside, or one of these 2 teams here. Hickman will go to the line. So 8 teams will remain after tonight in the SoCal Regional. Same thing in the North. Hickman now with 9 points.
Santa Monica substitution number 1, Teddy Farman replacing Jason Moton.
Moton out for SMC, Parham in. Hickman now with 10 points after going 2 of 2 at the free throw line. On the clock, 17 minutes to go. Inside, can't finish. Young does, gets his own putback.
By number 15, Kyle Young.
Lots of energy inside the E-rena. Both teams fighting to stay alive. Spin move by Babacar Thiambe, finishing.
Basket.
Finger roll off the glass.
ELAC.
Thiambe now with 8 points as a long 3-point attempt by Parham gets rebounded by SMC. Loose ball picked up by Knight. Knight, blocking foul on the floor. Thiambe called with the foul.
Finals whistle on number 23, Babacar Thiambe of ELAC. 2 shots coming up for number 22, Leandro Knight of Santa Monica.
This is the type of ball game Santa Monica wants to play tonight. As Ziegler and Rodney Agee check in.
One is Ziegler, 32. Agee
Babacar out.
Game, replacing Babacar.
And Henderson out
And
for the
Darius
Huskies.
Henderson.
East LA dominates in the box as far as rebounds. Number 2 in the state in total rebounds. Just behind Mount San Jacinto, who lost last night to RCC, as Rodney Agee nearly finishes. Kyle Young, the center,
Follows whistle on number 15.
the product from Beverly
Kyle
Hills
Young
High
of Santa
School,
Monica.
is called
2
with the
shots
foul.
Coming up for number 32, Rodney Agee.
So without a doubt, and speaking with Coach Mosley and assistant Ken Hunter of East Los Angeles,
Number 12.
they said the layoff, the 7-day layoff,
Marcus
will
Harris
not be a
replacing
factor.
Number 15, Kyle Young.
AG goes 1 of 2. On the clock, 16 minutes, 5 seconds remain, second half. Harris, baseline drive, fouled by Agee. That's exactly what SMC has to do, is continue to pound the paint despite the big presence of Agee and Solomon Hunt.
Number 12, Marcus Harris.
I would think SMC would like to make this a free throw contest. Harris off on the first attempt. Harris is actually a decent free throw shooter, 73% on the year. Harris barely gets it to go. So a 5-point lead for East Los Angeles as AG gets trapped. Hickman to Hunt. Hunt fighting, gets stripped. Parham. Knight with the basketball. Skip pass to the corner. Parham drives, loses it. Ziegler with the basketball now. 15:30 left, second half. Heiler pulls up, short. Parham on a one-on-one. Can he finish? Yes, he does.
Teddy Farnham.
Parham, last night's hero, driving to the cup with 0.1 seconds to go, was fouled and tied the ball game up, and then with the free throw, finished it in a final 75-74 on Wednesday night. AG with the basketball. Stuck in the corner and a turnover. SMC with a chance to tie. Marcus Harris once again will get 2 free throws.
Foul is whistle on number 1, Lavelle Ziegler of ELAC. 2 shots are coming up for Santa Monica's number 12, stepping
Such
up to the
an
line.
Interesting game
Marcus Harris.
for Santa Monica against San Diego City. Only 1 player off the bench scored. Moton with 9 points, the rest of the bench 0.
For ELAC.
So it was the starters that led the way.
Mohammed
Kyle Young finished with 21 points,
and Kimball
8 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block
for Santa Monica.
for Santa Monica. As Solomon Hunt checks out and Malik Muhammad checks in. So does Abdul Ball as Hickman sits down as well for East LA. Malik Muhammad comes up with the rebound. Ball gets last touched by a Corsair. 1-point ball game. East Los Angeles holding on, trying to advance to round 3. So next Saturday, Fullerton will take and host Southwestern College. Chaffee will host West LA. Citrus will host Long Beach City. And depends on what happens tonight here, RCC will host or ELAC will host. Rodney Agee called with the walk, took off without dribbling. Turnover against the Huskies. On the clock, 14 minutes, 18 seconds to go.
Moton replacing Teddy Farnham.
Such a low-scoring affair. East Los Angeles averages 78 points per game. That puts them at 27th in the state. Santa Monica averages 77 points per game. Step back by Kimball, drains it. Step back 3-pointer.
Kimball.
And Santa Monica has taken the lead. That's the 4th lead change in this ball game. Ba drives to Malik Muhammad. Foul on the floor.
Number 21, Jason Moton, substitution.
Jason Moton called with a blocking foul.
Number 2, Nick Hart.
AG sits down,
Tiambe,
and so does Ziegler.
replacing
Heiler back
AG
in.
And Ziegler.
Nick Hart as well into the game now. Into the low post to Muhammad. Muhammad tries to spin around, instead loses the ball. He's looking to pass now. On top to Ba. Tiambe with the screen. Ba pulls up. Too strong, but Muhammad's there. Second opportunity for East LA. Fresh shot clock. 13:20 on the game clock. Hyler. Back outside to Hart. Far side to Ba. 10 seconds on the shot clock, 13:05 on the game clock. Hyler pulls. No. Rebounded once again by Muhammad. That's the third opportunity for East Los Angeles, proving why they're number 2 in the state in offensive rebounding. 12:50 left. Corsairs with the lead. Ba drives. Excellent defense by SMC. The other way, it's Moten. Moten finishes. 4-point lead for the Corsairs. Momentum has definitely shifted as Coach John Mosley calls timeout, and he's livid in the face of the official. 12:27 to go here on Sportsnet USA.
Thank you all for being here.
The road to state where SMC runs through Monterey Park, runs through East LA. Huskies trying to host next Saturday against RCC. 12:27 remains. Hyler off his leg. Can't even get the dribble to start. Turnover against the Huskies. Moton brings the ball past the timeline. Chance of defense start now for the East LA faithful. Outside, it's Moten. Extends the lead for SMC.
Three-point shot was good by Jason Moton.
Moton with 9 points in the ball game now. Babacar Tiambe over to Ba. Ba drives. Ba's tripped up from behind. Was it in the act of shooting?
It was on number 2, Keith Kimball.
No, so East LA will inbound the ball for the baseline.
Number 1, Lavelle Ziegler, replacing number 11, Deshaun Hyler.
Hyler will sit down. Ziegler to Hunt. Hunt. Fouled by Kyle Young. Kyle Young. Strong body, 6'9", 210.
Kyle Young of Santa Monica at the free throw stripe. For 35, Solomon Hunt.
11 minutes, 41 seconds remain.
Two shots for Solomon coming up.
East Los Angeles trying to return to the state championship, just like they did in 2015 as Hunt does a free throw in.
Number 5, Jordan Wilson, replacing number 15, Kyle Young.
That's Hunt's second point of the ball game. Very unlike Hunt. They've been clamping down on Solomon. Off the mark. And that free throw. Last touch by East Los Angeles player. Corsair basketball. 11 minutes, 39 seconds remain. Moten against ball. 11:25 to go. Moten drives, the runner off the glass. It's been the Moten show this second half. Extends the lead to 8 points. Moten coming off the bench. Solomon Hunt, no. Muhammad, no, that's Babacar Thiambe who gets swatted away by Marcus Harris.
Substitution number 1, Teddy Farnham.
Harris is a hometown product from Santa Monica High School. Ziegler will inbound the ball from the corner to Hart. Hart puts it on the floor, picks it up over to Bob. Bob fakes the pass. Now taking his time, 10:45 remains. 15 seconds on a shot clock. Hunt with the screen. By to Hart. 10 seconds on the shot clock. The drive by Hart. Turns around, gets nothing out of it. Harris will be credited with the steal. Driving, it's Wilson. Gets fouled by Hunt. So exactly what SMC needs. Continue to apply pressure inside the box. Continue to get inside to get some free throws.
35.
You can tell that SMC's trying to put East Los Angeles into foul trouble and create their type of ball game.
ELAC substitution, number 11, Deshaun Heiler, replacing number 2, Nick
Heiler back in. Hart out.
Number
Muhammad in.
Malik Muhammad.
The big boy Solomon Hunt out.
Solomon Hunt.
Loose ball being fought for. Heiler comes out with it. .15 remains. Bob with the basketball. Near side to Heiler. Heiler will fire one. 6 it in, and Coach John Mosley calls timeout at 10:06. As SMC leads 48-43. This is Huskies basketball on Sportsnet USA, presented by NutriShop of Monterey Park. Santa Monica College holding on to a 5-point lead. Second half, round 2 of the SoCal Regional. Really thankful, really grateful you could join us here on Sportsnet USA. SMC basketball. Parham went behind the back and banked the ball off the knee of Babacar Thiambe, so Corsair basketball skill.
Henderson, number 12, replacing
Henderson
number 1,
into the ball game. Ziegler out of the game for East LA. East LA applying the full court press now. SMC will have to hurry. They get it across the timeline. To the corner to Parham. Takes it back outside to Kimball. Kimball defended by Babacar. A handoff to Parham. Inside, alley-oop attempt, too high of a pass. They had the right idea. Excellent play. That leaves 9:30 left. Heiler with the basketball, defended by Eli. Heiler from 22 feet, too strong. Loose ball being fought for, bodies on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. You could tell Malik Muhammad really wants the basketball. Also, Darius Henderson was there fighting for it.
Jump ball, and the possession arrow goes to number 22 back in for Santa Monica, Leandrew Knight.
So it'll be Santa Monica basketball as the possession arrow was pointing in favor of the visiting Corsairs.
And possession arrow goes to Santa Monica.
Nine minutes, 21 seconds remain. On top, it's Wilson, defended by Heiler. Wilson drives, left angle, no. Thiambe comes away with the basketball, but is fouled instantly by Leandrew Knight. Lots of tension from the East Los Angeles side. A lot more energy coming from SMC, and another foul. Teddy Parham gets called for that one. Blocking foul there.
Foul was on number 1, Teddy Parham. Substitution.
Moten back into the ball game wearing the number 21 jersey. Also checking in is Lucas Zeman. Out of the game is Wilson and Parham. Ba trying to get out of the backcourt. Finally does. 8:55 remains. Thiambe drives. Thiambe can't finish, but will get 2 free throws.
Fouls whistle on number 15, Kyle Young. 2 shots coming up for
East Los Angeles, the champions of the South Coast Conference North. Ranked number 2 in Southern California. Trying to move on.
2 shots coming up for number 23, ELAC's Babacar Thiambe.
Ideally, Riverside would like to face Santa Monica and host a game. Last night for the Tigers of RCC, it was sophomore guard Otto Taylor who led the way with 21 points as Thiambe makes it an 84-44 ball game.
Marcus Harris replacing number 15, Kyle Young.
Ziegler called for a foul, a push-off on a rebound attempt. Harris was fouled, Harris of SMC. SMC with dreams of a state championship as well. So what if they're ranked number 13 in the state? Anybody's game. Last time SMC was a champ, got to go back to 1972. Harris, near side of Moten. Too strong on that attempt. Spin move inside. Loose ball picked up by Thiambe. Thiambe to Ziegler. Ziegler, the lefty, drives the Euro step and will go to the free throw line as he's fouled by Eli DeGrade. DeGrade is so surprised.
Eli DeGrade.
On the clock, if you're asking, 8 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Ziegler, a formidable, or I would say, a great free throw shooter. Shooting 83%.
Santa Monica substitution, number 2, Mickey Kimball, replacing number 23, Eli DeGrade.
And a timeout called by Coach Thompson of SMC. We will step away as well. The SoCal Regional presented by NutriShop of Monterey Park, your sports nutrition, health, and vitamins experts on Sportsnet USA. From SMC, they came out with a full head of steam to open the second half. Maybe momentum has shifted slightly, but still holding on to a 48-46 lead on the road as the number 13 seeded team in the SoCal Regional. Harris against the Thiambe. Harris kicks it out to Moulton. Moulton pulls up from 10 feet, gets it to go. That's 11 points by Moulton. 7:50 remains. 4-point lead for SMC. Thiambe double clutches, too short on that one. Harris against Muhammad. Harris trying to finish. Just throws it over the backboard. Looks at the official wanting a foul. As Alec Hickman will go in for East LA. Abdul Ball will take a seat.
Alec Hickman.
Foul called on Mickey Kimball.
Whistle on number 2.
Pushed off on the inbound against the Huskies.
Santa Monica. At the free throw line, Lavelle Ziegler.
So as we mentioned earlier, Fullerton moved on.
Situation.
They beat Allen Hancock 62-54. Fullerton, the number 1 seed, will now face Southwestern College. Number 4, Chaffey, beating LA Valley 76-62 earlier this evening. Chaffey, the number 4 seed, now faces number 12, West Los Angeles. And finally, Citrus, the number 3 seed, beat Cuesta. The Cinderella number 19 team finally gets beat 72-60. Citrus will now host Long Beach City.
Number 45, Solomon Hunt.
Hunt checks in. Henderson will take a rest.
Henderson.
So East Los Angeles now going with a 3-forward lineup or 2 forward, 1 center lineup. A much bigger lineup. They typically run with 4 guards. Malik Muhammad, Solomon Hunt, and Babacar Thiambe, the big boys, all over 6'7".
Basket by number 2, Mickey Kimball.
Yeah, Kimball responds, extends the lead back to 4. Ziegler to Muhammad. 6:55 remains in this ball game. Hickman now to the corner to Thiambe. Bounce pass inside to the high post to Hunt. Malik Muhammad fakes a shot, drives in. Can he finish? He does. Count it.
Basket is good. Malik
6:44 to go. East Los Angeles inching itself back into it.
Harris in Santa Monica. 1 shot coming up for Malik.
Coach Thomas of SMC mentioned this ball game once again, just like his previous ball game on Wednesday against San Diego City, will have to go down to the wire. That's what he said. He said there's no way we're going to blow this team away. East Los Angeles being the number 2 team in SoCal. Now a 1-point lead for SMC. Can they hold for the final? 6:35 to go. Kimbo bounce pass to the high post. Back outside. Baseline drive. Inside. Hook shot. Oh, wow, what a hook shot by Leandro Knight. Magic Johnson style. That was nice. 3-point lead by SMC. 6:05 to go. Ziegler defended by Kimball. Low post to Hunt. Hunt gets his way. Too strong.
Solomon Hunt.
Back to a 1-point lead for Santa Monica. 5:50 remains. What a ball game. Really thankful, really grateful you could join us for some round 2 action within the Southern California Regional. Kick out to Harris. Harris between his legs. From deep, way off the mark is Leandrew Knight. The SMC bench sort of confused by that ugly shot. 5:15 remains in this ball game. High post to Hunt. Hunt spins around. Does he finish? Yes, he does. East Los Angeles with the lead. Coach Thomas of SMC calls timeout with 5:05 here on Sportsnet USA. You can't really contain Solomon Hunt for too long. Hunt was just held to 1 point in the first half. Has exploded in this one with 8 points in this second half. 5 minutes, 5 seconds remain in East Los Angeles with a 1-point lead. The bigger lineup for East Los Angeles was the perfect adjustment for 7-year head coach John Mosley. Mosley with the perfect call to do that, to put the big boys all in as Malik Muhammad comes into the picture, comes away with a swat, and comes away with the basketball. 4:35 to go. RCC is waiting. I wonder who RCC would rather play. Solomon Hunt once again. So they keep feeding the big man.
Fouls whistle on number 15, Kyle Young. 2 shots coming up for Solomon Hunt. Marcus Harris replacing Kyle Young for Santa Monica.
Playoff basketball is definitely different from the regular season. Such a low-scoring affair for East Los Angeles. They've only been held to under 60 points once, I believe. Twice. That's the key, actually 3 times. So if you're going to beat East Los Angeles, you've got to keep them under 60. But too much time is left. 4:15 to go. Wilson inside to Knight, who finishes, and a chance to take the lead for SMC. 4:01 left.
That was number 22, Leandrew Knight. Foul was whistled on Solomon Hunt. 1 shot coming for Leandrew.
Knight gives SMC back the lead. That's the 6th lead change in this ball game. We've been tied 5 times in this one. 3:50 to go. Hickman well defended by Moten. Left wing to Babacar. Now to the baseline to Solomon Hunt, who instantly gets fouled. Not too many could contain the big boy. Hunt 6'8", 250.
Marcus Harris at the free throw line. 2 shots.
Definitely has the stature to play left tackle for head coach Bobby Gudino, the football coach for East Los Angeles. Also has the size to play tight end if he wanted to. Built like a football player for sure. Yeah, Solomon Hunt can't tie the ball game there. As we mentioned earlier, just a 56% free throw shooter. Ziegler will take a rest. Heiler goes back in. 3:42 to go. Can Hunt tie it? In and out. Moten all by himself on the near side. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 3:20 to go on the game clock. Euro step inside, gets rejected once again. It's Malik Muhammad. Heiler near side to Hickman, nearly losing the ball. 1 point lead for SMC, 3:05 left. Muhammad goes inside. Oh, and an offensive foul. Gives a shoulder as he spins to his left-hand side. Muhammad pleading with the official. Thiambe pushing him away, doing the right thing. Got to stay calm in this situation. Don't want to give SMC a freebie with the technical foul, as Solomon Hunt will now take a seat. Definitely a well-deserved rest. He'll probably come back in about 30 seconds to a minute, I guarantee that. So checking in for Hunt is Henderson. Game clock reads 3:03. East LA will apply a full court press, it appears. That's the foul to be called on him. You don't want to lose Solomon Hunt, so now a discussion going on between the officials. It was 33, so Malik Muhammad charged with a foul. Haven't seen that ever. First the player pleads, it's not me, it's not me. Now all of a sudden, when your star center could be at risk of not coming back in. Malik Muhammad taking responsibility for the foul. Once again, 3:03 on the clock. 57-56 ball game. SMC trying to pull the upset on the road, playing the role of road warrior here tonight. Full court press for against SMC by the Huskies. The drive inside, too strong. Loose ball being fought for. Last touch by Leandrew Knight. Good effort by Knight though. Drove to the basket, got his own rebound. 2:52 to go. There's Solomon Hunt, as predicted, checking back into the ball game. Malik Muhammad out of the game. So just about a 20-second rest for star center Solomon Hunt. Can he be contained though? Into the front court, it's Hickman. Hickman by himself to Solomon Hunt once again, the big man. And Coach John Mosley calls timeout. 2:40 to go. We'll stay on the air here on Sportsnet USA. So just 1 point from Hunt in the first half. 12 points in the second half for Hunt. So total of 13 points thus far for the sophomore from Upland High School. Coach Thomas trying to draw it up for SMC. Coach Mosley discussing defensive strategy in this final 2:40. If you stuck around for the entire game, you've witnessed a great one. If you're just joining us, don't go anywhere. Playoff basketball at its best. March Madness is finally here.
Nice to see you, Monica.
Out of the timeout, you could instantly tell the Huskies will be applying pressure.
Number 12, Darius Henderson in
Marcus
for the
Harris,
Huskies.
Mickey Kimball, Moten, Knight, and Wilson on the court for SMC. For East Los Angeles, it's Henderson who's guarding Moten, Ba, Muhammad, Babakar Thiambe, and Knight. Right now it's Wilson looking, gets it over to Harris, back to Wilson. Wilson against Thiambe. Wilson, baseline drive, can't finish, gets slapped from behind. Chance to take the lead for SMC. This is exactly what SMC wants though. They want to continue to go to the line. They want to continue to force guys like Solomon Hunt, who although has exploded in the second half, to keep going to the free throw line and test that 56% free throw percentage. Wilson, a 60% free throw shooter. We'll see how he fares. Since the first. Tie ball game once again. That's the 6th time we've been tied in this one.
Number 3, ELAC Hickman.
Hickman and Hunt.
Number 35, Solomon
Hunt taking rest here and there for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
23,
Thiambe takes a rest as well. .58 all. Officially under 2 minutes to go. Mickey Kimball called on a foul, a blocking foul there.
Mickey Kimball of Santa Monica. To the free throw line, Deshaun Heiler, 2 shots on the way.
2 free throws, the PA man says. Surprise miss by Heiler there.
Number
Definitely typically money from the charity stripe.
Number 35, Solomon Hunt.
So Hunt once again steps out, gets a little bit more rest. Off the mark, flying in, it's Muhammad. Muhammad, can he finish? Gets it to rattle in. Seventh lead change in this one. East LA 60. Santa Monica 58, a minute 40 to go. Ball last touch by Henderson. Ball touches the sideline right in front of the SMC bench. 1 minute 41 ticks remain. Harris will launch from 3. No. Rebound, SMC. Second opportunity. The swing to Moten. To the corner. It's Kimball. Yes! Rattles it in. 1 point lead for SMC. A minute 15 to go. This one's going down to the wire. This is going to be a sweet victory or a bitter finish for somebody. Henderson pulls up way off, doesn't even touch the rim. 55 seconds to go. SMC on the verge of an upset. Coach Thomas calls timeout. He'll discuss this offensive possession as we step aside here on Sportsnet USA, presented by NutriShop of Monterey Park. How much fun is this one? Round 2 action. Could not ask for anything more. SMC on the verge of an upset as the number 13 seed. The road to state has to run through East Los Angeles for Santa Monica. 52 seconds, ball in the front court. Moten with the basketball, being guarded by Henderson. Puts it on the floor with his right hand. Now he's on the other side. Wilson to the corner, to Kimball. Kimball looking, steps on the baseline, turnover, 31 seconds to go. East Los Angeles basketball. Oh man. Nervous times. Oh, and the lights all of a sudden are dim, turn back on. Somebody's really nervous.
Replacing Darius Henderson.
One timeout remains for Santa Monica. East LA has 3 of them. Solomon Hunt will inbound the basketball. 31 seconds to go. Hickman with the basketball. Moten on Ziegler. 25 seconds to go. And a timeout called by head coach John Mosley of East LA. So when we return, the final 24 seconds of this round 2 SoCal Regional Sports Net USA. 24 seconds left in this round 2 matchup. SMC, what a ball game for them to stay in the hunt, but it's been Solomon Hunt who's had something to say about that for number 2 East Los Angeles. Inbounding the ball right now is Alec Hickman. Right in front of him, Leandrew Knight will be defending the inbound. 23 seconds on the shot clock, 24 seconds on the game clock. Difference of a second. Hunt with the basketball. Low post to Muhammad. Muhammad goes to work. Can he get it? No. Loose ball. East Los Angeles basketball. Shot clock is turned off. 17.6 remains. Babacar Thiambe checks in.
Number 23, Babacar Thiambe.
Malik Muhammad will check out.
Monica, number 11, Lucas Zeman.
Eli DeGrate checks out. Lucas Zeman in. Hickman to Babacar. 15 seconds left. Loses the basketball. Heiler for the win, possibly short. Loose ball picked up by SMC. Heiler fouls. SMC will go to the free throw line with 6.8 to go.
Whistle on number 11, Deshaun Heiler of ELAC.
How pumped up is SMC for this one?
Replacing number 23, Babacar Thiambe.
This would probably be one of the bigger victories in SMC history.
Kimball. 1-1.
Their biggest game, obviously, not since the 1972 state championship. A chance to extend the lead. Kimball, 6 the first of the 1-1, so it appears as if right now East Los Angeles might need a 3-point shot. Excellent coaching by Joshua Thomas in his second season. Looks like a baby face, man. Says he's 35 years old, looks like he's 21. Kimbo, ice cold veins. And a timeout called by Thomas will stay on the air. 6.8, East Los Angeles will need a 3-point shot or an extremely fast 2 points inside the box. Somehow they're gonna have to take this one to overtime. So Coach Mosley trying to draw up the perfect play now. Should be interesting who Coach Mosley comes out with out of the timeout. Let's take a look at the stats and see who leads the team in three-point shooting. Obviously, Alec Hickman at 47% will be out on the floor from behind the arc. Also, Lavelle Ziegler might get a shot. He's shooting 29% from behind the arc. And Deshaun Heiler, he's shooting 36% from behind the arc. So is Darius Henderson at 36%. So you've got guys who could possibly sink it, and that's exactly what Coach Mosley does. He puts in his three-point shooters. Heiler, Ziegler, Hickman, Muhammad, the big man, and Hunt, the other big man for ELAC on the court. 6.8. This should do it. This might be the last possession for East Los Angeles in the 2000. And a timeout called by East Los Angeles just in time. So excellent clock management skills by East LA to hold on to 2 timeouts. They've got 1 remaining. SMC has no timeouts left. 6.5 here on Sportsnet USA. We'll pause.
Timeout.
This will do it. Out of the timeout. Prior to the timeout, an excellent defensive stance by SMC to make the inbound so much more difficult. Oh, it's picked off. No. Heiler to Ziegler for the tie. No. Tipped out. SMC comes away and shocks the Huskies. An upset. Number 13 SMC will move on to round 3.
Great ball game by both teams. Thank you all for being here.
A final 63-60. Ziegler had a chance on the near side. Had a wide open chance. But SMC made it a sloppy ball game. Free throws once again played a factor in this one, just like it did on Wednesday when Santa Monica faced San Diego City. And so the Cinderella team officially is SMC. They move on to Riverside City College. So the Tigers licking their chops. They'll host another one. The season for East Los Angeles ends in a 24-5 record. Wonder if the long layoff, the first round bye, had any effect. According to Coach Hunter and East Los Angeles head coach Mosley, it did not, but who knows? East Los Angeles goes down in round 2. What a ball game. Really thankful, really grateful you were able to join us tonight. Man, that was a cool game, huh? So that'll do it for us here on Sportsnet USA. We will have another ball game. As far as East Los Angeles basketball goes, women's basketball still in the hunt. Women's basketball waiting on to play. They're moving on to play Pasadena City College. There you go. That's next Saturday. That'll be here on Sportsnet USA. That'll be a 7 p.m. Producer Noe Ortega here backing me up. What a long night. 4 hours of broadcasting. If you were able to join us, thank you so much. SMC escapes 63-60. They move on to round 3 of the SoCal Regional. For Noe Ortega, Jackson Mosley, our cameraman, I'm Dan Gudino. For Rashawn Haylock, Ed Ford, and the entire Sportsnet USA team, good night.